everyone, Skywolf here. Today we were doing a vlog, which is not something I've done on this channel in a long time. So I volunteered at this convention called Everwinter, and it is a mobile board game convention. The big thing there is Age of Sigma, which is cool. So I'm just going to tell the whole story of the weekend with some footage that I grabbed while I was there. Now, it's not a good convention story if there's not a bit of chaos to go with it, and the chaos started the day before when I dropped my phone and shattered the screen and rendered it unusable. And so I had to get to Boston, and I needed my train tickets that I had already bought. So I was able, because I have a account, I was able to move the train tickets onto my tablet, but I was locked out of my bank account, so I was running with $30 in cash for the weekend and hoping I made it. Now, I only had the commercial tickets. I didn't have the orange line, which I also needed, but the orange line is like $2, so that wasn't bad. Anyway, so I get to the first day on Friday wearing my big cape that I wasn't able to wear for October, which is cool, and I volunteer, and I'm at the registration desk, which is right in front of you, Anna. Oh no, that wasn't it. Maybe it was, I don't know. But I'm at the registration desk, and they have all the name tags sorted into which game system you are playing in, or if you're not playing a game system, did you do like an adventure pass or a regular convention pass? And I had a volunteer pass, so I got in for free. Yay! Anyway, so whenever someone came up and gave me their name, I had to search through the stack of things to find the thing so they could have a lanyard and walk around. That was really my main job. There was also, we had two different board game piles. One was just regular borrow and bring back like you would at like most game shops that allow you to play have. But there was also another pile of board games that if you played a game, your name went into a drawing to win that game at the end of the convention. And this one mom, there was two boys about 12 years old, and one of the moms was just coming up and grabbing one of these games to entertain herself while her son played in one of the competitions. And so, he ended up doing really well in one competition, and did okay in the other, I believe. But the mom won like 10 games. It was ridiculous. And hilarious. Anyway, I was up there mostly with two people, Miles and Elliot. And, Miles, feel free, if you ever go to Everwinter, say hi, and that's...
I got interrupted. Okay, so I'm from Memphis, and so is Miles, and so that was just kind of wild to find out about. Anyway, so that was basically the first evening. It was very chill. It's a few people doing like early registration, and everyone kind of getting set up for the weekend. And my volunteer hours was 6 to 10 Friday night, 8 to noon Saturday, and 1 to 4 Saturday. Because usually if you want to get in for free when you volunteer, you gotta do like 12 hours. And I told them, whatever you need me, put me. So I didn't really blink twice at the schedule till like the day before and went, oh fuck. But it was more, they weren't very strict about the schedule. Like, I could have walked off and do stuff at any point if I wanted. I just had to let them know what I was doing. But, that was okay. So, like, I left, like 9, 10-ish, and every time I would good about catching train on the way there, but I would always miss the train by 5 minutes trying to leave the first 2 days. Because the trains were running 10 minutes ahead of schedule, and it was so annoying. Anywho, so I go to bed at like midnight, and then I get up at like 5:30 to get there on time. And the second day, I wore my Harley Quinn jacket, which got a lot of compliments, but it was not really built for winter in Massachusetts. And so I did, after this weekend, have a bad cold for a week. After this weekend. But that's okay, because you don't dress
full conventions, practicality. You dress full fun. And I got a lot of compliments on my Harley Quinn jacket, and I was quite happy about it because it was the first time I was able to bust it out. Anyway, the registration that morning was, there was a good line for about an hour, and the thing that was causing the most problems is what the lanyards came packaged in. They'd come in this big pack, and when I undid the tie that was holding them on together, they would just instantly start tangling into each other. So, well, everyone else behind the desk was handing out, finding people's little card to go on the lanyard, the little name tag. I was untangling those fucking lanyards because we weren't spending 3 minutes untangling a lanyard and holding up the line. And I was able to get ahead with them, and the line moved way faster. Yes! Huzzah! So that was the big thing. It did chill out after that. And I was just mostly answering questions. A lot of people wanted to know when the, what do you call it? Prize draw? Prize draw. When you put tickets in a bucket and then you draw for prizes. Whenever that was going to be. Which they were hoping to do it at 4 a.m. on Sunday. But really, it was when Age of Sigma and Warhammer 40k ended. Which ended up being more about 5-ish, 5-10-ish. But that was cool, and it actually went very well. The drawing, a lot of people won things, and a lot of people were there when their names got called. But that was on Sunday. So Saturday, I also went into this painting thing where I could paint a little figurine. And I decided to not do normal goblin colors. I went with more of a red. And I put a brighter shade of red on the faces. And I don't think I should have. But at that point I had a lot to paint on them. Because I had repainted them quite a few times in order to build up color. Anywho, I got away with a lot of free loot. For the name tags, we had a bunch of free stickers you could take. And the exact phrasing was, take as many stickers as you feel is socially acceptable. And I took so many stickers the whole weekend. I was just, oh, I like that sticker. I'd see one in the pile and just put it in my pocket. So I had a lot of stickers. I got away with 2 t-shirts. One was just a regular t-shirt, and then some of the staff didn't pick up their t-shirts. And so I got the cool blue Yeti shirt that everyone wanted. Yee. And then someone had these little poker coins that they gave to the people as a gift. And I got a few of those. I got this little card. One of the guys that worked there, his daughter was with him. And I watched her for a few minutes behind the desk while I went and did something. And she made a little card for me. And I also gave her some jelly beans, and that was cool. And then I got, my big thing was for volunteering, I got this board game for free. This stuffed animal adventure board game. And it's super cool. Anywho, I had a great time. See y'all next time. Stay random.